Now we're going to do plats. Now plats are generally an overhead view of a piece of property or a whole subdivision. These are all our plat books here, and they're all numbered. And you need to know which plat book to look in. Now how you do that is on the current warranty deed into Jason and Sean Edwards, it clearly says recorded in plat book 51, page 155. So now we look for 51, page 155. Now over here is an index of plat books, and I'm going to flip through until I find plat book 51, page 155, which says it's in cabinet C, slide 172. The older plats are in the big, large books. The newer plats are generally filed in slides. So this is cabinet C, page 172, slide 172. And I'll flip to our neighborhood. Okay. Now this is Bellinggrath Plantation, and our title search was on lot 69. And lot 69 is right here. And if you look at lot 69 as a close-up, you will see that this is the outline of our property. There's also a line right here, and if you read that, that says that it is a 35-foot building line, so that will go on our report, and it goes all the way around the side of the house. On the back, there's a line that runs right here, and that says that it's an easement for sign and landscaping. So we're going to place that on our title report as well. Now, on our title report, I will write 35-foot building line front. And easement, and it says it's a 10-foot easement if you look at it closely, easement rear. Now I don't see any other lines on our little piece of property, so those are the only two items we need to put on our abstracted worksheet title report. If there were any other lines on there, you would follow them, find out what they are, and put those on your title report as well. But for lot 69, Bellinggrath Plantation, we have a 35-foot building line front and a 10-foot easement in the rear. And that's the plat section. Now that we're completed with the title search process, we're going to write the title up and send it to our client. So let me show you how I've written this up, and I'll go in detail and show you exactly what we need to do and how to send it to your client. The abstractor worksheet is the actual title report that you're going to send to your client. The borrower's name is Edwards, that's what the order came in, and the address, and the city, county, and state. Now, the title information, we did a full title. That's what was ordered by our client. The type of deed is a warranty deed. That's our current deed. The grantee on the deed is the owners, the current owners. We say Jason W. Edwards and Sean L. Edwards are the current owners. Grantor is South Fork Homes. By deed dated 2/15/01. The filing date's 3/1/01. It's in book 585, page 82. The recorded revenue stamps are actually a stamp, and let me show you that. That's right here on the deed itself, 126.90. Now, is what that means, it's $1 per thousand. That's a fee that the county charges for transfer. It's called transfer tax, and it's $1 per thousand, so $126.90 would mean that they paid $126,900 for that house. So all the information that's on the deed is abstracted onto the abstractor worksheet. For legal description, I generally don't write the legal description in there. I just put C deed, and I blow up a copy of the current warranty deed or current vesting deed and let them take the legal right off of there. There's no use you writing all that up. That just takes a long time. Also, we have 35-foot building line front, 10-foot easement in the rear. The property is a PUD, and I do circle that so the closing agent will not miss that, make sure he collects that. Now, that takes care of the warranty deed information. The next document we move down to the first security deed. The first security deed is generally the oldest mortgage. If there were two mortgages, the newest mortgage, the one that was taken out most recently, would be our second security deed, unless there was a subordination agreement filed. So our first security deed, the value on that is $127,986, and that's on the second page of the security deed, and I write that right in. The terms and the per month, generally we don't concern ourselves with that. The date on the deed is 4403, filed 4/14/03. The book 794, page 514. The original holder is SunTrust Mortgage. It's not assigned to anyone. If it was, it would generally be written right in the sideline, assigned to, with a book and page, and you would go and find out who this bank sold it to, and you would put the book and page and the new bank in there. The original grantor is taken right off the security deed. Jason Edwards and Sean L. Edwards give a mortgage to SunTrust Mortgage, Inc. That's right there, very clear. Open end means, is it a line of credit? Generally, if it's a line of credit, it'll tell you right on the face of the mortgage, line of credit. So it's not an open end. I read through it. Is it due on sale? And that generally means, this mortgage, does it have to be paid off when the property is sold? Yes, it does. So that completes our mortgage section. Liens, we had run the books on Jason and Sean Edwards. We did not find any liens or judgments or divorce suits in the civil dockets. We also ran their names in the computers, and we still found nothing. So we're pretty rest assured that there's no liens or judgments on them. This is the tax block information. That's the map parcel or account number or tax ID number, depending on the state that you work in. 2004 taxes were $873.03, and they were paid on 1504, and we received that information when we went to the tax commissioner's office. And the 40% assessed value. I usually put 40%, I'll write that right in. Some customers want this, some don't. If they don't want it, don't worry about it, don't get it. If you don't have to even get taxes, don't get it. Unincorporated or in the city. If it's in the city, it would be incorporated. If it's not in the city, it's unincorporated. So I just circle for this property unincorporated, and that lets the people know that it's not in the city. There's no other liens. I sign the report. The date is today's date that you did the report. I just wrote today's date in there. And the records that this report is up to is November the 11th of 2004. So at this courthouse, they're just about 2 months behind in their records. Now, when I put the title report together, this is the front cover. The next document I fax in that order is the warranty deed or vesting deed. The next is the security deed, and I put that together. And then my easements and agreement page, I put that together. And any liens or judgments or civil documents or anything goes behind that. And I fax that to my client. I do not fax the link sheet. This is for your information only. If your client does not require you to give that to them, don't. Keep that in your files. You may need that at a later date. And I fax this directly to the client with a bill. Now, and then I will staple this together, and I will keep a file on this, and I'll keep this file forever because you may need it 5 or 6 years down the road. So that is the title search process. I want to thank you for sharing your time with me, and I hope you learned something from this video. And if you have any questions, please use the phone number listed on the website at learntitlesearching.com and call me at any time if you need me during your title search process. Thank you, and have a great day.